Hi guys, INICT is over. So let us look into the way ahead. So here I talk about my peace of mind about how you should be talking about a 100-day plan for the NEET 2026. Now let me go one by one to address few things. The question number one is, do we have time to get a good rank? The answer is yes. Now, why do I say yes? Because we are having 100 days into, if I use 12 hours a day, it comes out around 1200 hours. And trust me guys, if currently you are at a GT score of 400, which is a 100 effective correct. Now why am I saying 100 effective correct? It means you get probably 115 correct and there are some errors and it comes down to 100. Now you spend 200 hours reading, you would realize that your score goes up to 500. You spend another 200 hours, or rather I will say 300 hours, your scores goes up to 600. You spend another 400 hours, your score goes up to 650. Now this 200 hours is roughly around your 20 days. If I assume 10 hours of studies, 30 days, 40 days, so 50, 90, you are still left with 100 days, which means you have time. Now guys, why did I stop at 650? Because this is the magical number for you which ensures a rank less than 100. So the first thing which I would like to tell you over here is, you have time to actually get a good rank, and I would only say don't panic. Now the second question is, how to plan a day. So it is very simple. You divide it into 4 quadrants of 3 hours each. Out of this, one of the quadrants should be slightly different, where 1 hour you should mug up tumor markers, BNS, health programs, biochemistry cycles, things you cannot remember at one go. And for 2 hours, you actually solve MCQs. How many? 100 in number. This 100 is divided again into 2 segments. 50 should be a PYQ and 50 should be your CT, SWT, TND, custom module, any name you have, that is not an issue. So this is how you split your day. The third question, what about GTEs? Let us keep it simple. May 20th till July 31st. Please ensure that you give GT every 15 days, and in the month of August you give GT every 7 days, because it is only GTs which tells you how your studies are going on. If you have a curve like this in a GT, please understand again, score. There are many students who make a mistake to just plot number of corrects. Number of corrects is a pseudo marker. Score is the ultimate marker. Because if someone has a GT curve in this manner, guys, you are doing something wrong. Okay. Question number 4. How to manage the DVT or any revision platform. Please understand, guys, DVT is a revision platform. It is not main notes, so it is never ever going to replace your main notes. So in the month of August you spend 3 days in a revision platform. In the month of July you spend 4 days. In the month of June you spend 5 days. In the month of May you spend 6 days. So this is how you are going to look into the revision platform. Then what to do about the rest of the days? Now guys, before I talk about that, let me talk about the learnings from the INI CET May. So the INI CET May very clearly tells us that the exam will be conceptual. The exam will have toughness because it will be application based. It is never going to be one-liner, those of you who think like that. And it requires genuine efforts to actually crack the exam. And this brings me to a very simple thing that is called as the main notes. So those of you who are reviewing the main notes, please do this till June 30. In the month of July, you switch over to LRR, revision platform, which is longer. In the month of August, you go for a even smaller revision component, that is DVT. This is one approach. The other approach which you can do is you join the bootcamp, which is being conducted at Delhi, Guwahati, Bhopal, Bengaluru, and revise actively with teacher. So guys, take home messages, you should be clear about how you are going to pick up, whether the approach 1 or approach 2. It varies from student to student. Now, this is one way of learning which you will do and which I called as a Anterograde learning. So the Anterograde learning, that is the approach 1 or approach 2, is being done till your score is 600. The moment the score goes above 600, you have to reverse, and that is called as retrograde learning. So what is this retrograde learning? In this, daily solve 200 questions and review errors from main notes. Yes, guys? Simple. Guys, this is a very simple 100-day plan. Please understand, it is all about applying it. It is not about putting a lot of planning and applying nothing. Now this brings me to a INI CET PSM question, where they said that what is the action or activity of a vaccine in an ideal condition versus a real life condition. So terms like efficacy and effectiveness were used. The same thing I would tell you about your studies. Please understand, the nearer you are with your efficacy and effectiveness, the better result you get. So keep a simple plan. Do not try to make micro plannings. Don't skip main notes. Please understand, guys, it is the ultimate deal which has almost every question embedded in it. If you are good at main notes, there is no one who can stop you from getting a rank. If you have any queries regarding studies, please feel free to drop me a message. Also, I hope you guys are a part of the Telegram group. We are going to start with quizzes for FMG, followed by UPSC, followed by NEET PG. So do not miss out on these quizzes. Your host, your dost, PSM said AIMS rank 204 as a fresher. I have cracked my AIMS exam, so I can help you out in fine-tuning the common mistakes which you would do in your phase of preparation. Bye bye. Love you all. Ta-da.